In this video we share Our Lady's message that Father Oliveira on the Tribulation 2023 received and communicated by Lucas Gelasio. In the course of a few weeks in June 2023, Father Oliveira had felt the company of the Virgin Mary in the Masses he celebrated. He had several mystical intuitions during that period, feeling that he was about to receive a new revelation. And on June 17, 2023, around 3:10 in the morning, he felt that he should go to the chapel. He sat in front of the image of Our Lady of Fatima and began to receive an inner phrase that he wrote in his notebook. Our Lady prophesied that in October 2023 the period of the Great Tribulation announced in her apparitions will begin. Here is the message of Our Lady to Father Oliveira. Dear son, listen carefully. In October of this year a period of great tribulation will begin, predicted by me when I was in France, Portugal, and Spain. On these 3 occasions I talked about the cause of these tribulations. Be prepared, especially spiritually, because in this period you will not see anything thunderous, but it will be gradual and will slowly spread throughout the world. The conflict that has begun will increase. As you saw before, there will be droughts, major storms and earthquakes all over the world. But as my divine Son said, don't be afraid when you hear rumors. Always use the miraculous medal and distribute it to your flock. The disease will not be the only evil that will spread. Spiritual evil will be worse. The disease will be a great scourge. Place the medal of Saint Benedict on the door and don't stop using the scapular. Bless the candles, the oil and the water. Have no more doubts about Good Samaritan oil, bless it and use it. It seeks to maintain the state of grace. Demons will pounce on humanity with very strong temptations, especially against priests. Pray for them and pray for you too that you are a priest. Pray also for your bishop and for all the bishops. Pray a lot for the Holy Father, make sacrifices for him. I, your Mother Queen, will be with all those who entrusted themselves to my care. And I will not leave any of my children defenseless as I promised them many times. It must be said that this time is part of what I said in my 3rd secret in Portugal. On October 13th, I will give you a sign as you asked me. That's why I showed you this date, when I received from God the mission to keep with the holy angels that the Lord put at my service, all those who gave their lives. There will be a great devastation from Russia instigated by the infernal dragon, and that will cause damage to the whole world. But you are not afraid. This is the opportune time for holiness. Remember that the great saints emerged in times of great darkness, in times of tribulation. Above all, it should not be faced with fear and cowardice, but with love and courage. Look, son, that's why I called you at this time, so you can remember. The right time for holiness is now, today, not tomorrow, but now. Eucharistic adoration must be your anchor, and the chain of that anchor is the Holy Rosary. Eucharistic adoration, acts of reparation and sacrifices, united to the Holy Rosary, can change all prophecies. Do not forget the Eucharistic adoration, the Holy Rosary, do penance, offer sacrifices for the salvation of souls, for the conversion of sinners and the sanctification of the clergy. Remember that the Lord knows everything and commands everything. Soon the triumph of my Immaculate Heart will come. Stay faithful in this time of purification. Trust in the help of your guardian angel. The time of the saints is now. Pray, dear son. Then he quotes the Sirach 18:7-14 to meditate upon. Sirach 18:7-14 follows here. What are human beings? Of what use are we? The good that we do, the evil that we do, what does it all mean? If we live 100 years, we have lived an unusually long time, but compared with all eternity, those years are like a drop of water in the ocean, like a single grain of sand. That is why the Lord is so patient with us, why he is so free with his mercy. He looks at us and knows that we are doomed to die, that is why he is so willing to forgive us. We can show compassion to someone we know, but the Lord shows compassion for all humanity. He corrects us, he disciplines us, he teaches us. Like a shepherd tending sheep, he brings us back to himself. He will have compassion on us if we accept His guidance and are eager for Him to show us where we are wrong. Father Oliveira is a Brazilian priest that lives in Rio Grande do Sul. For years he has received mystical visions and prophetic revelations from God. Father Oliveira does not want to speak publicly, but he allows the content of his mystical visions to be shared so that people might convert and change their lives. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.